right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rachakadash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, whom this world ignorantly calls God. Bahashem, meaning in the name of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, our Lord and Savior, whom this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, or the Christ, right? The Rachakadash is the Holy Spirit, which gives us permission to put up these electronic epistles, to hit the highways and in the hedges, and to perform the will of Yahweh Shai Shai in truth and in sincerity. I want to send double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught me this truth. Peace, love, and many citations out there to the hopeful elect, striving to get to the end of this place, all right? Chanting down Babylon the Great, presenting your body as a living sacrifice, okay? So I just want to get into this quick topic, you know, as we continue to get closer and closer to the end of this age, okay? As this year has been coined, the year of Yahweh Shai turning up, all right? The year 2022, right? We expect during the time of Jacob's trouble, or in that hour of temptation, for the Lord to sup with us, for the Lord to show us favor, and ultimately for the Lord to grant unto us salvation, all right? But along the way, you know, we have to live in a certain manner, okay? We can't live the hell how we want to live, and we can't be out here committing adultery and worshiping these different idols and all, anything that goes against the Lord, then expect for the Lord to show favor to us in that time, okay? Barely laboring, okay? Barely doing the will, not taking the will serious, but you know the name, okay? You hit the highways and the hedges, you putting up videos, but you're not doing it at a level to where your expectations are, okay? So as your expectations are up here, so should your fervency in Yahweh Shai be, okay? So I'm gonna get a couple of precepts, and Abaratazah, Lord willing, this is an edifying video, man, because this applies to all of us. Though we call ourselves men of the Lord and we have the name and we're able to do His works, that doesn't mean that the Most High is going to show us favor. Okay, what are we doing when brothers are not around? Okay, what are we doing when the camera's off? These things matter because guess what? The eyes of the Lord, as it says, I believe in the book of Sirach, the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men. Okay, so the Lord knows, and it says also that He searches out the hearts and the reins. So He knows what your expectations are, okay? But He also knows what your work and your labor in this ministry is towards Him, all right? So, like I said, I'll get a few precepts, and then, we'll call it a wrap after that. So first and foremost, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man, right? So we have a job to do upon this earth. While we're in these earthen vessels, we have to make sure that we're fulfilling the will of Yahweh Shai and doing things that meet the expectations that we have of Yahweh Shai. Okay? And that's what? Shewing evil, really constantly edifying the church of Yahweh Shai, being the nation of Israel, which consists of the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, and it comes, the job of Yahweh Shai gave unto us it's only hard if you make it that way, man. All right, and this is from experience, because you can sit and explain, you can sit and complain about this, that, and the third, okay, on why you're not increasing in Yahweh Shai, okay, or why you can't put up a lesson how you want to put up a lesson, okay, but what are you doing to increase in that Yahweh Shai makes up with you? Okay, are you just calling on the name, just saluting brothers and then saying, oh, I'm good, the Lord gonna look out for me? Or are you truly laboring, okay, not only hitting the highways and the hedges, but really exercising these scriptures in truth and sincerity, man? Because these things matter. These things will help to assure salvation, all right? As roughly paraphrasing in the New Testament, one thing that Paul said, to do things that accompany salvation. Okay, so if you're out here spending X amount of time, now you're spending more time with your little lady or your kids or your carnal family members or homies in the world, and then when it comes to kicking it with brothers, fellowshipping with brothers or being there for brothers, you're hardly able to be contacted, or you're too tied up. How you think the Lord's gonna look at you when that time of Jacob's trouble comes? You think he gonna show you favor? You think he gonna be like, oh man, yeah, you all right? I mean, I know you was kicking it with your family on Thanksgiving, but you do the work. Like, nah, man, there's more to it. Which that statement alone reminds me of a statement that the elder brother Matthakya, the brother out there in Great Millstone, Des Moines, that he made in a recent video that they've done as a camp. It's easy to put on that look, that front as a man of the Lord, but when it comes time to be a man of the Lord, then you ain't present. Right? The Lord sees that, man. He sees that in all of us. Right? So it says, this is the point that I wanted to get in verse 14. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, right? With every secret thing, your thoughts you may have towards a brother. You could be saluting a brother, but deep down, you still holding on to a grudge or something, from months ago or from 2 weeks ago. You're looking at the brother sideways, but you still saluting him. The Lord sees that, man. All right, you still hitting the highways and the hedges with him, but you're backbiting, talking shit behind his to your nigga friends, okay? Or getting on social media, all that old, just to say it frankly, that nigga shit. The Lord sees that, okay? And there will be a recompense for it, all right? And guess what? Those type of people, I'm gonna get the book of Matthew, the 19th chapter after this, because those same type of people will say, hey, Lord, I prophesy in your name, I've done this and that, So I'm gonna finish this, and I'm gonna jump into that. Right? It says, for the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. So the point of me bringing this out is really, let me slow it down. You have to examine your works. Examine yourself in Yahweh Shem Shai, as it says in the book of Corinthians. It says, examine thyself whether thou be in the faith. Okay? Not whether you have own a Bible, okay? Not whether you have a garment or a camera stand or signs, but no, examine yourself truly, man. Are you part of the faith? Are you doing things that correlate with the faith? Are you doing things that correlate with that old man? Okay? Because if you're not tending unto the Lord, that old man, it's easier for him to creep in, man, and take that house back over that he was once kicked out of, all right? So matter of fact, I'll get that. And matter of fact, I'll get this in 1 Timothy. Okay. It's lucky instead of just kind of getting over this little cold, man. So this is the book of 1 Timothy, 4th chapter. 1 Timothy, 4th chapter and verse 16, right? And it says, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them. So that's the point that I wanted to get to, but I'm going to finish it. It says, for in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So I really wanted to key in on the take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, man. You really have to pay attention to yourself, know yourself, man. All right? And if you feel like, just because you're a man of the Lord, but you feel like you want to go off and kick it with somebody outside of the truth, that's fine, right? But make sure that you're not spending more time with people that are outside of the ministry than people that are actually toiling and laboring with you. Because guess what? These same men that you labor with, that you stand shoulder to shoulder with on the highways and the hedges, okay, reading the scriptures together with, these men, they'll be there for you when trouble hits, before these niggas in the world, man. Before your old lady, before your kids, okay? Before your grandparents and all these people that you may have grew up around, all right? You can only know these men, the men of the Lord, for what, 5-6 years, and you should have a better bond and love and respect and honor for them than for the niggas that are in the world, man. Because guess what? You left away from them niggas, man. You left away from them. Why? Because what you truly believe in wasn't something that rubbed them the right way. Okay? So that's another part of examining yourself and taking heed unto the doctrine. Right? Because the more time you spend over there, the more likely you are to be to fall into that damnation with them. Okay? So it says, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, man. Okay? So take heed unto yourself. Check your works. All right? Do your works. You know, coming from fellowshipping with brothers, the way that you get into the scriptures. Okay? You know, everything that consists of being a man of the Lord or a woman of the Lord, check your works. Do your works that you're doing now, do they correlate with things that accompany salvation? Do they make you a better individual in Yahweh Shem Yahushai? Do they make you more fruitful in Yahweh Shem Yahushai? Are they worthy of the Lord showing you favor when everybody is in turmoil, when everybody's running around like chickens with their head cut off because they're not prepared for these times? Are you preparing for the times? That's another thing. Are you preparing for the times, man? Okay? Are you in that spirit of Isaiah 33 and verse 6? All right? So I'm going to get this in Matthew, the 19th chapter. And I believe around the 15th verse. Let's see. You know, Salakia, it kind of seems like I'm all over the place, but just trying to stick to this point, man, because it's easy to fall into it's easy to fall into that, what's the word I'm looking for? Trap, for lack of better words. All right, you can trap yourself, trick yourself. Okay, and they're thinking that you're gonna be saved, but then because the Most High is gonna, when judgment comes, the things that you did are gonna be made known unto you. Okay, we don't know every single little thing that we're gonna be. I mean, well, we know what we're gonna be judged for, right? But we don't know every single situation in life where we went wrong and why the Lord said, no, I'm not dealing with you. We don't know, right? So that's why we are to tread carefully and to really watch our steps. Be aware, right? Be on point, because hey, the time to come is getting evil. It's getting very evil, man. Right? Yeah, Salakia. Camera had cut out. Damn alarm it went off. So let's get back into this precept. So actually the precept that I wanted to get is in Matthew the 7th chapter and not Matthew the 19th chapter. So I'm going to bring this out, then I'm going to close the video right after this, right? So this is the book of Matthew chapter 7 and verse 21. It says, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. Right? So as I mentioned earlier in the video, you can know the name, you can have your border of blue with your fringes, right? Your garment. You can have you can have all the resin in the world, to burn while you do your videos, so on and so forth. But what are your true works in Yahweh Shem Yahushai? Are you truly doing things to help you grow in the spirit? Or are you just putting on an act? Are you tending to the house of Yahweh Shem Yahushai? Or are you tending to your fleshly needs? Because these things will show forth in that time. And it says in the book of Proverbs, the 19th chapter, and the 9th verse, merely paraphrasing that the judgments of Yahweh Shem Shai are righteous and true. So by you having all these, phylacteries, you got signs, you got chariots all over your house, chariot pictures all over your house, a picture of Yahweh, depiction of Yahweh Shai on your background on your phone. You can have all that. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But what are your true, what is the inward man? What is the inward man? Okay. What is your thoughts? What is your intentions in Yahweh Shem Shai? What is your goal in Yahweh Shem Shai? Okay, because that's what it's going to boil down to. And because I read in the book of Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, every man shall be judged according to that which is the evil or the good that he's done. Okay. So it says, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many, and that's what it's about, doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. Not putting on a show in front, man, making it look like you're a man of the Lord, when you're really deep down a nigga, man, right? It says, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works, right? You hit the highways and the hedges, you putting up videos, you know what I'm saying? You doing what you think is to be right. But when the camera's off and the brother's not around, you go straight into nigga mode, man. You forget all the precepts. You forget all the brothers. You forget why you're in this thing. You forget, and it says that in the book of James, roughly paraphrasing that a man to forget who the hell he is, man, because you're talking and you're not doing, right? And that makes a big difference, man. And Yahweh Shem Shai, his judgment is righteous and true. And as I said in the book of Proverbs 19, right? So it says, and in thy name hath cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Right? Because guess what? These angels of Yahweh Shem Shai reporting your works every day. They're reporting your fervency or the lack thereof every day. Right? Your sincerity or the lack thereof every day. All right, so hey, Lord willing, that was an edifying video, and make sure that we gotta make sure that we're continuing to examine our works, man, because Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be making a return very soon, man. Lord willing, this year, but hey, we know that the time is nigh, right? Hey, so with that being said, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory once again unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles once again at Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations out there to the elect. Shalom.